Hey folks, Rob here. We're going to work on part 2 of this video. This is the Citadel PAT 12 gauge home defense shotgun, and we're going to be breaking it down here. Let me glove up here, because this thing, all these turkey guns you get are oily as heck. And before we do that though, this gun is really light. I want to see what this gun weighs. So I got my little kitchen scale out here, and we'll see what we got it set up. Ounce, pound. Let's put it on pound. See if we can get a reading on it. I don't know how accurate this will be, but we'll try to. Nothing's touching there. I have 6.7 pounds. I don't know if you can see that or not, if the light's blocking it, but 6.7 pounds, yeah. It's a light shotgun. I was just kind of curious there. So what we're going to do first here is we're going to remove our magazine screw, or cap. It's our magazine cap. That's a knurl. Got real nice knurling on it. Honestly, I've been looking at this gun a little bit, and it's got a slick finish on it. It's pretty well machined. This is actually a fairly nice gun. So we've removed our magazine cap. We'll push our lever here to pull our bolt partly back. This will allow us to work our barrel out of here. And we'll pull that out. As you can see, it's covered with oil. And then to remove our bolt, you simply just pull it out. And yeah, you can see that is covered with oil. And there's your bolt there's your bolt. Here's your bolt carrier. Looks to be fairly well machined. I see some machine marks on it, but it's a bolt carrier. And to remove that, you lift up on the back and flip it out. It does have a metal insert right here in the forearm, so that is reinforced with metal right there. So that's a look at your forearm. Pretty nice. I like this forearm. I think it's pretty nice. Well molded. It's not doesn't feel cheap like you would expect. We'll lay that aside. And here's our bolt and carrier. Of course, this is really oily. Let me wipe some of the oil off of it so we can take a look at it. We're going to clean it here in a minute with some CLP and clean it up. But let's wipe some of this factory oil off so we can get a look at it and kind of judge it here. So there's your bolt. All the corners and edges look sharp. I know Boomstick had some trouble with his Citadel with this locking lug here on the top of the bolt, but this one seems to have nice sharp edges, well formed, no rounding. Got a little bit of, I don't know if it's been test fired or that's just the bluing didn't take well. It's got a little bit of a shine there, but that may be where it rides in the top. Actually, the machining on this bolt looks really good. Looks like pretty good made stuff. Now I'm not going to disassemble the bolt. The barrel, this gun, of course, it's made. Let's see, will it pick that up? It might not. The light might be reflecting off of it. Doesn't let you see. Legacy Sports. There it is. Legacy Sports, Reno, Nevada. And this gun is the Citadel PAT 12. Come on, focus. And it is made by, for some reason I'm having trouble. It's probably that light reflective surface. By Francolin Francolin Arms. Francolin Arms in Turkey. This is chrome lined. Chrome lined barrel. Actually, the finish on this gun is pretty good. There's your fiber optic front sight. There's your crown of your muzzle. It does have a set screw right here that when I first took the gun out of the box, that set screw was loose. And I put some Loctite on it and tightened it up. You can see the blue Loctite there. So that is our barrel. And I was really impressed with the finish on this tube right here. That is a slick machined magazine tube. Some of these are pretty rough, but that one's pretty slick. And then, of course, there is your Citadel PAT. There is your ghost ring sight, and I did mention these sights are plastic, but they're adjustable for windage there and elevation on top, and they're held on by a screw. You do have your pick rail here on top, which slides onto this dovetail. So it is a dovetail mount that keeps it nice and low to the top, and it's held on, locked in place by those two set screws, which I will probably pull out and Loctite. Anyway, that's a little closer look at the gun, a little closer than what you got before. The recoil pad's pretty nice. Over-molded hand grip. There's your triangular safety. I don't know. I might pop the trigger group out of this. Although, from the looks of it, you may have to take the stock off to do that. And I just don't know that I want to remove the stock in order to get the trigger group out. We'll see how well I can get up there and clean it. Anyway, let's start cleaning this puppy. We'll start with the barrel. And what I have here is my, sorry if it's a little cluttered. It's hard to get a good angle on some of these bigger firearms and do a thorough video job. You know, I'm far from the great videographer, filmmaker, whatever. But I try. That's the main thing. We try. We give it an effort. So I'm going to put a little CLP. I'm going to just let a little run down that bore because this thing is oily. And we're going to put a little bit here on our brush section of our cleaning our bore snake here. And let's see if I can do this to where you can see part of it anyway. I know you'd probably like to at least see some of the process, although I'm sure there's nobody who watches my channel who doesn't know how to clean a shotgun. Although there might be a new gun owner occasionally pop on here, but I find most of my viewers, most of my steady viewers, are well seasoned when it comes to firearms ownership, and things like this might be a little redundant for them, but you know, nonetheless. So I'm going to put a little bit of CLP on this tag in, just let it drag through, and we'll pull that on through, and we'll run her through one more time just for giggles, just because we can. We make up the rules around here. We might not have no control over nothing else in the world, but we can control what we do out here in the workshop. So till the wife comes and tells me what I have to do, and then all control was relinquished. So anyway, that's got that. I'll set that aside. And I'd like to take a minute to mention a channel that I come across, and it's oh shit, I got a brain fart. Josh and Terry's Fishing. No, don't quote me on that. I'll put a link up here to it. I'll put it up in I'll put some text on the screen and tell you about it. But check out their channel. It's a son and his dad, and they're going out. They go out fishing, and you know, I think it's awesome that a father and a son in this day and time can get out and enjoy things together. Okay, there's the lock and lug in the top of the barrel. I tell you guys, I'm pretty impressed with this firearm so far. There's a good shot of the name on it. So that's what you're looking at. Franklin. I don't know. I know these guns, as Legacy Sports imports them, but they probably get them from God knows how many different companies in Turkey. So this one happens to come from Franklin. So let's got our barrel clean. Let's work here a little bit on our bolt carrier. Use my old crappy rag over here. I'm gonna put a little CLP on there. Take our brush, work it up in here and get some of that old oil that they put on it, that Turkish gun oil. Probably, who knows what that's made out of over in Turkey. Anyway, put a little of that CLP on there and take some of that oil off. We'll wipe off our excess here. And before we put it back together, we'll put a little more. We'll rub a little bit in these rails. We'll put a drop or two of CLP on the moving parts. But we're more or less just cleaning this out right now and getting the old oil out of it. I don't know. I have decided that I have monetized the channel, although most of my videos will never qualify for monetization, and probably the few cents that I'll make each month will not amount to anything. Maybe buy a pack of targets or two once in a while, maybe, you know, a box of shells or something along. I didn't do this to make money, so if it makes a dime, fine. If it don't, that's fine too. But you know, I had initially said I would never do that, and honestly, it makes no difference to me. But you know, was given the chance to do it, so I thought, well, you know what, I'll do it. And you know, if it becomes an issue, I'll just demonetize them myself, and that'll be that. But so if you start seeing maybe an occasional ad on one of my videos before it starts, that will be the reason why. Not intentionally to make you guys sit through ads or anything of that nature. Like I said, it's just I thought I would try it, and you know, if it makes $10 a month, you know, that's a pack of targets. So, you know, every little bit helps, because everything here I buy, so there's pretty much nothing given to me. Although I did have, I have to say that Mark Thomas makes fine holsters for. He can make them for the Heritage Rough Riders and Ruger Wranglers and Barkeep, he did make me a holster and send it to me, which I'm very humbled by, but and which I never expected, but I'm thankful for things of that nature and people who would do that for me. That means more to me than all the YouTube money that they could ever give me. Because honestly, personally, I think YouTube's a bunch of communist bastards and wouldn't love nothing more than to take every firearms channel down and subdue our right to bear arms. And you know, but there's money to be made for them, and they're not, as long as they're making money, they're not going to take us down. Now, they might not give you what you deserve for your time and effort you put into your videos, but I never started just to make money. I started to share with people, and that's what we're doing. And if they want to give me a few cents, I'll take their money. So anyway, enough on that. And you guys chime out if you think it was a mistake for me to monetize. You know, just let me know what you think, because I am not have no objections to demonetizing every one of my videos and just keeping them up here for the reason I started. Of course, I'm still doing them for the reason I started, but you know. Anyway, so I was going to take this out and try to clean that, but that is rolled in there. That is non-removable. That's got a big lip on it, so that is not coming out. I don't know how in the world they ever got it in there. That does have I don't know if you can see that follower or not, but that would appear to be a metal follower. It's almost an orange. But there we go. I think that'll be good for now. I'm going to reassemble it, and we're going to take and put a little CLP on this. I had the biggest trouble opening this blame thing for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. So I'm going to drop a drop right there in that rail. And then I'm going to put some on in the rail of this, just a drop. Put a drop up here on her, on this. We don't want to overdo this, but I want to make sure it, and it's a pump gun. I'm pretty sure it'll probably run straight out of the box, but our next step will be to shoot this gun. So that's on our agenda. It's rained all day here today, and I had training today, so I had to spend most of my day off here doing training at the correctional facility. So it's that time of year when everybody has to kind of recertify. It's state mandated thing, training, so there is no getting out of it. So might as well just buck up and do it, make the best of it. So now I'm going to slide my forearm back over, work my bolt back in there. We will push our bolt release up, allow our bolt to go back a little bit, and that barrel should be sparkling clean. Let me look through it here. Yep, shiny as a new penny. So we'll slide our barrel back over, get it started in, pull our bolt, or not our bolt, but our handle on back, allow our barrel to go in and seat. So now our barrel is seated. It's all the way back. And we will reinstall our magazine end cap there. It does have a detent here too, and it's metal on metal. So there's a detent ball right up there, and it catches on these teeth. That will keep your fore end from so we're just going to wipe it down now. And this is supposed to be a marine coat, so it's supposed to be impervious to salt and things of that nature. So anyway, guys, that is the first cleaning of the Citadel, and I'm going to give you a better look at this. This finish is really nice. I'll tell you what, I might not have got what I was expecting to get, but I am completely satisfied with the gut as of now. Now, like I said, I have not shot it. It may not even shoot, but judging from what I see out of the box, I think it's going to be an awesome little gun. Give you a look at this side. But yeah, so she's ready now to take her first shots. This gun is actually pretty slick. I might put a drop right there. A little bit in the top, right around that locking lug. Yep, this gun is pretty slick. $209 buzz gun. After a few shots, I think it will be pretty nice. The trigger on it is not real bad. Let's check it out. I don't have a trigger gauge. It's something I probably need to, invest in at some point. There are things that I'd like to have for the channel. At some point, I'd like to get a better camera system. I use my cell phone for everything. But the trigger's not bad. Got a little creep in it there, you can see. Got that little bit of take up, but that trigger is not heavy by any means. You get that little, got that little bit of take up right there, and then it snaps. Anyway, guys, that is the look at the Citadel PAT. Home defense shotgun, $209 at Bud's Gun Shop. Cost me $20 transfer fee, and I'm tickled. I do wish it had interchangeable chokes, but it didn't, so life goes on. I appreciate everybody that watches, takes the time to leave comments, and gives me thumbs up. I do appreciate you guys, and like I said, chime in and put your 2 cents in about the monetization thing, because, like I said, I could care less either way. But if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody watching. Until the next video, I've let this one run way too long. I'll see you later.